Hi folks, in this video I'm going to show you how to apply for a PPP Paycheck Protection Loan using a company called BLUEVINE if you're a self-employed individual. Now BLUEVINE does paycheck protection loans for business owners that have S corporations, LLC partnerships, and self-employed as well. But in this example, I'm going to use a self-employed example. So I'm in the BLUEVINE website. I'll put the link in the description below, and then I'm going to click on where it says apply now. If you don't have a BLUEVINE account, you have to create it. So let me put here my contact information. Click on agree and then get started. So if I'm a self-employed individual and I don't have a trade name or I don't have a single member LLC, I do have to put my own name as the trade name. On their tax ID, I'll put my social security number or the tax ID of my business. Annual revenue would be your total sales. So let's say I have $230,000 in sales. Where it says your customers, you would have to pick what the right answer for this is. I'm going to put both business and consumers. Entity type, I'm going to select sole proprietorship, although there's a couple of options here. Partnership, C Corp, S Corp, LLC, independent contractor. A lot of these are going to render the same as results. Self-employed individual, sole proprietor are kind of the same thing. So I'm going to pick self-employed individual. Under existing financing, I'm going to put no and then click on next. Then you're going to put your bank information where the direct deposit of the Paycheck Protection Program is going to go into. So let me put here Bank of America, routing number, account number. Then you're going to upload your February 2020 bank statement. And then you click continue. Then you click continue. It actually doesn't verify on the fly that the bank information is accurate. So I just put any gibberish in there and it went through. But obviously you have to put a correct account because that's where they're going to fund the PPP loan. So I'm going to continue to put my address, my date of birth, social security number. I'm just going to put owner, 100% owning the business. Put no that no one else owns it. Click on next and then click on next. Next question is, have you ever received a prior SBA loan? You would have to put whatever the correct answer is there. Yes or no. I'm going to put no. I'm going to put it's not a seasonal business. The start date of my business, let's assume I started in 2019. What will the money be used for? I'm going to put payroll, lease, and utilities. Industry classification, let's say I'm an accountant, so I'll look for my category here somewhere. Let me pick finance and insurance, and then how many W-2 employees you have. Unfortunately, this is a very confusing question to have because if you don't have W-2 employees and you put 0, you're worried that they might not look at that application correctly because you're self-employed and technically you are your own employee. I would just put the truth, which is I don't have any employees, and put a 0. But if something goes wrong, then you go back and tell them that you are your own employee, even though you're not a W-2 employee. So we'll see what happens. The next thing, it tells you how to calculate payroll. It gives you all the explanations depending on your company. Let's assume that I'm not an employer and I'm a self-employed individual who files a Schedule C. So I'm going to pull up a Schedule C and copy line 31 from Schedule C and take the line 31 and multiply that, divide that by 12. So I'm going to put that under average monthly payroll. Let's say, for example, that my line 31 in my Schedule C, let's say it's 120,000. Now I'm required to maximize or cap it at 100,000. So I can't put any more than 100,000 as part of my formula. So if my net income is more than 100,000, I'm going to take 100,000 divided by 12 and put that in the average monthly payroll. Then I'm going to click on where it says, I confirm that the amount is accurate. Then I'm going to certify that the principal place of residence of all the employees or yourself as a business owner is in the U.S. You're going to put here whether or not you got a EIDL loan. So I'm going to put no, that I didn't get one. Then I'm going to come down here and then answer any of the questions in here. So I'm going to put no, 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 no. Of course, you need to read what these things say and say answer whether it's no or yes. with the correct answer. Keep in mind that any of these, if you say yes, you automatically disqualified for the program. Then in here, we're going to put, do I own any other businesses? I'm going to put no. And am I part of the SBA franchise directory? I'm going to put no. Then I'm going to click on where it says, I understand that my electronic signature is going to be the application. Then click on finish. And then I'll say your application has been submitted. It tells you how much you qualify for based on the information that you put in there. And then they're going to send you a verification email. And all you have to do is follow the prompt from there. So hopefully you'll be able to do this as well. Once you get the verification email, you have to upload your documents in order to prove the information that you have provided in the application. So let me show you that. Let me go ahead and activate the account from the email we received. Then it says your application is almost done. Time to upload the information. So here it says complete a few additional tasks. Let me go ahead and click on see tasks. The application is currently under review, which is perfect because I put a bunch of gibberish there anyway. So BLUEVINE, if you're watching this, I'm doing this to help you. You're going to get customers that way. Sorry I put that gibberish in there, and you're probably going to decline this pretty much soon. And I'm going to go ahead and click on upload forms, and this is where I'm going to upload my 2019 tax return that contains the Schedule C. Now, they only really require the Schedule C itself, not the whole tax return. If you want to simplify your life, just send the Schedule C. But if you don't happen to have just a PDF of that, send the entire tax return. So let me go ahead and click on add document and upload my document and click on done. And that's it. So now my application is finally under review. I don't need to do anything else. I will just X out. All my tasks have been done. And all I have to do is watch out for that email and follow the instructions afterwards. They might ask you for some more information if it wasn't clear, or they might just approve you and send you to the next step. Anyway, good luck and apply as soon as possible because these funds are going to be running out. And very important, make sure you check out back my YouTube channel for videos about the forgiveness process. This is a loan. It will start out as a loan, and you have to pay it back within 2 years, just like the terms that you see on the screen. And then you have to go through the forgiveness process to get that liability of that loan partially or completely wiped out. So make sure you watch my YouTube channel, click on subscribe, hit like, and then as soon as I post a video on forgiveness, watch that because that's going to be crucial for you to understand the next step, which is getting the loan forgiven. Good luck.